I'm GREYMOND. I'm an expert in OCD recovery because for the last 19 years, I've been helping people fully recover from OCD. If you would like to do personal coaching with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. Today, let's go over your action plan on how to bring down OCD rumination. So you wake up in the morning, you get a thought or a feeling or an image or a sensation, right? You get, let's call it a thought, but it can be any one of those. So you get an automatic thought or something else. That's automatic. You have no control over it. Now, what is your reaction? You need to control the reaction where you're not letting yourself spiral. You might want to go on, do online research. You might want to try to figure it out yourself, ask for reassurance, do some sort of a behavior. You're going to make the choice not to do it, even though it feels like it's the right thing to do. But you're going to make the choice not to do the behavior and not to feed OCD, in spite of whatever OCD tells you. You're going to go on about your day, feeling uncomfortable, feeling unsettled, but you're not going to do the behavior. Then OCD might come in with even worse thought or even more intense thought. Again, you're not going to let yourself take the bait. Then it also might tell you, well, what if you just never recover? What if the anxiety is going to be here forever? What if you're always going to feel like this? That's also bait. So that's bait number 3. Again, bait to get you into rumination. So all of this show designed to get you to ruminate. You understand? And why is it important for you to ruminate? Because you feed OCD when you ruminate. So the disorder wants to be fed. Your brain is used to it. That's why it's trying to give you anything that you will take the bait on. And it's going to try to give you the same bait it gave you in the past because you already took that bait. So it's going to try to do the same thing, maybe in a slight variation, but pretty much very similar thoughts. So recognize what it's doing, why it's doing it, and exactly what it wants from you. And with that knowledge, make an educated choice to say, no, I will not play this game anymore. So you're making the choice not to play the game. In spite of how it feels and how urgent it feels and how much you feel like you need to do the behavior, you are choosing not to do the behavior. And this you have to repeat over and over again throughout the day. I mean, like this whole situation where something comes in, you're making the choice, you're going about your day. 2 seconds later or an hour later, something else came in. Again, you're making the choice, you're going about your day over and over again. And when you do fall into rumination, you have to track how much time you're letting yourself ruminate. Why do we track? In order to make it better the next time period and then better tomorrow. You need that accountability where you say, okay, yesterday in the morning, I ruminated for an hour. Today, no matter what, it will be less than an hour. So you need that data. And when you do this like this properly, little by little reducing each day, eventually you will get to 0. So this is a solid action plan for you. And all you need to do is execute this action plan and you will get to 0. And OCD cannot sustain itself without you actively feeding it, propping it up. So if you're not ruminating, you're not doing compulsions, you're not doing avoidances, it cannot maintain itself without you. So take its power away. Thank you for listening. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you would like to do private coaching with me, please sign up through youhaveocd.com. I'll see you tomorrow.